It is a great pleasure to see you. You have been most kind to me. It is good to be human again. In the form of a tree, you can learn great wisdom, but it is the knowledge born of solitude. I now enjoy greatly the company of others. I am mastering the arts of healing both the body and the soul. Salim is a man of great kindness in heart. I am deeply happy with him. With Salim's knowledge of potions and pills and my healing abilities, we have much business here. This land is so much more alive than the deserts I grew up in. It is so green and lush that it soothes the soul.
You said it, Julinar. Plants make people happy.
If you are ever injured, I will be honored to heal you.
Hi, it's so good to see you again. I really have to thank you for telling me about Julinar. She's everything I dreamed she would be. I left Tarna and went all the way to Shapir by boat. I followed your directions, and there I found Julinar, all alone in the desert, just like you told me. I guess even trees get lonely. So I camped out there and talked to her, gave her some hugs and some really good plant food I brewed. Her leaves really perked up with my kind words. Then I awoke one night and the tree was gone. There sat the girl of my dreams in her place. I was totally thrilled, even if I did kind of miss the tree. We've been together ever since. We're doing a good business here. The plants just love this place and grow really well. We like making people happy too. This is such a wonderfully cosmic place to be. I'm really glad we came here. Come back soon. You need to mellow out a little more. Put some flowers in your hair, that sort of thing. Let's see, where is it? If I were a little bottle, where would I be?
I am afraid that you have sold the last bottle to that strong fighter who came here yesterday.
Oh, right. We ran out of Pegasus feathers the last time we were making it. Sorry, but we won't have any stamina pills until we get a few more Pegasus feathers. I'd really like to be able to sell stuff that cheaply, but then I wouldn't be able to buy food for my poor starving plants. How about this deal? Sure, that'll work. You got a deal. I'd really like to be able to sell stuff that cheaply, but then I wouldn't be able to buy food for my poor starving plants. How about this deal? Sure, that'll work. You got a deal.
Συγγνώμη, δεν καταλαβαίνω.
Greetings, my friend. I sense that your adventures in Mordavia have altered you. You seem more mature and wise, but there is some sorrow in your soul. The price for being a hero is sometimes costly. Take some time to relax and enjoy yourself in Silmaria. I do not believe there will be any great disasters until the rites of rulership begin. Once they do start, you will have need of all your skills to determine the truth behind what goes on here. That reminds me, you left a few things behind when you were summoned away from us in Tarna. I have brought Soulforge, the paladin sword that I gave you when you took oath as a paladin. However, I sense you have another paladin sword, the equal of Soulforge. If you do not object, I will keep Soulforge. I may have need of it in Silmaria. I will return the sapphire pin you always wore. I could sense the magic of friendship which it contains. I am honored to see you again, my dear friend. I was summoned here by my son Chakra, who has made this island his home. We are a long way from Tarna. My life mate Krisha will be pleased to learn that you are well, and now in Silmaria. Tarna's enjoying the peace you brought to our land. Your friends Yesufu and Yahari are married now, and Uhura's child grows strong and proud like his mother. You are missed there. Krisha has a new apprentice she is instructing in the magical arts, or she would have joined us here. She said there is a strong magic surrounding this island. I suggest you speak with Chakra about that. Chakra has his own magic shop in the town square, and I am staying with him there. It has been a while since I had last seen him, and he has grown much. There are too few paladins in this world, my friend. The path of selfless goodness is difficult to travel. Hold in your heart the truths for which we stand. We bring peace where there is war. We must show mercy to our defeated enemies. We fight for justice rather than revenge. Let your sword be guided by your wisdom, and your actions guided by your heart. I believe that much of the problems in Silmaria are masking a greater evil. Too many things have happened recently. The assassination, the invasion, sea folk declaring war. I am certain they are tied in some way. Silmaria needs a ring of truth to uncover the lies that hide here. The Ring of Truth is a magical device that only a paladin can make, or so I have been told. I have never made one myself. I know of it from the paladin who first gave me a sword and set me upon the path of righteousness. A Ring of Truth is made from the ring of a true king. It must be forged in the blood of a dragon and consecrated by the blood of a paladin. Lastly, it must be tempered by the waters of binding. When these things have been completed, then shall a ring of truth be made. When a lie is spoken in its presence, it will glow. By this, you can prove the guilt of one who would deceive you. I fear that Silmaria will need this ring to banish the falsehoods. The island of Merit has been invaded by an army of Hesperian mercenaries. Silmaria has no army, and while the city is well defended, the island was not. If you travel beyond the city gates, you may encounter those fierce warriors. I arrived not long after King Justinian had been killed by the assassin. Judging from the evidence, the assassin has the skills of a thief, for he scaled several walls and avoided many guards. Chakra says that magic was used also, but he does not believe that the assassin is a spellcaster. The poison the assassin used is deadly. It is death to any who are touched by it, unless an antidote is given within seconds. Even then, the poison cannot be cured, and only the strongest will survive the coma it brings. For several months now, the ships of Silmaria have been under attack by the Tritons, the half-men, half-fish sea folk. Fishing and sea trade with other kingdoms have ceased. Merit has been virtually isolated from the outside world, except for magic. The Centaur and I have remained good friends over the years. He is a wise counsel and has guided 2 kings in Silmaria. He will soon guide a 3rd when the rites of rulership are over. King Justinian was a good ruler for this land. He ruled for almost 20 years, and Silmaria has flourished. The rites of rulership are a series of quests to prove the worth of those who would be king. The quests vary, depending upon the needs of the kingdom. Logos and I will be determining what those rites shall be. It grieves me to learn of Irana's death, but at least her soul is free. She was a wizard with the soul of a paladin, and she brought kindness and joy to the world. It was good that you were there to give her peace. If you decide to pursue the truth, speak to Logos about the King's Ring. You should be able to get into the Hall of Kings by telling the guards that I sent you. Go with honor, my friend.